Alright everybody, so welcome back to another video. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded one of the train videos for a while, like almost a month and a year. And I just wanted to apologize since I haven't uploaded like for a while, which is it's been like kind of delays and even like saving lots of more money, which is I've been really busy with my job, a little bit cleaning up the house with my mom. And and I just want to do which my own BNSF stubs. One of my I could add a few more like on eBay's or something like that, like an HO scale locomotives, which is I could start adding like in the Southern Transcon division, like for like in of I mean blah of Arizona and New Mexico, which is I could do like a little bit like tons of like not changes, which is I could do like for many like a that on alt for every year. And then things are just more, which is I want to do like for even like a New Mexico layout, like for BNSF mainline tracks running between Chicago and Los Angeles. And I wanted to stick with like even a 2016 era, like not the 90s, which is not true because the 1998 era, which is I'm not going to do like any of that one because I'm not really interested up in late 90s or even in early and mid 90s of the Santa Fe, which is I don't want to stick with that because it's not true at all for that one. But anyways, I'm just going to go and get started for this one of my locomotives and a few rolling stocks. But let's not waste any more time though, shall we? Alright, so now we got one of my locomotives here, which is our 4 ES44 DCs with these 3 BNSF units and 1 NS or Norfolk Southern, which I could be right, I corrected. But I was kind of, which is I want to get these for TCS function decoders or like a TCS and Digitrax, but I believe so, which is I could do like any Digitrax decoders or TCS or maybe but we'll see. And I just wanted to get like a few more locomotives for BNSF ES44 locomotives and even like a SD70 Aces and like which is I want to get like a foreign power, which is I have right here, the Norfolk Southern, which is I want to get a few more Norfolk Southern and even the CSX, Fairmax, Kansas City Southern, and that's it. But not Canadian Pacific and Canadian National, which is I don't want to get even tons of these spaces in order. They're all gonna have like of non-sound versions, not DCC and sound for this one, but because I'm not a big fan of sound. Because so I tend to do like working in non-sound locomotives in order. But seems I guess, which is I want to get a few more, which is I start saving more, lots of more money. So we'll see. And then maybe the Dash 9s will be upcoming until when it comes out next year, until 2026 of February. But so that's pretty much it. One of my locomotives, which is I just showing you. Now we got most of my pieces like for cardboard from the Amazon box that it came in the mail, which is big. From my mom ordered that one. It was just for something, not for me. But she lets me have this one to cut them in order for one of my for the layout, which I could stick with. They all gotta have like an order for my entire BNSF system. But not UP, it was just BNSF because I expect it for my other videos for every updates. And then over here we got one of my rolling stocks, which sorry I had to skip it, which is I've shown you one of my this like a styrofoam, which is like a box from this one, but sorry. Then we got tons of one of the wheel cars here, just showing you in a bit to it anyways. Which is I want to get plenty of more from like Athearn and Cato and or Cato, but I'm just gonna say like Cato, like that is correct. And then maybe tons of Walthers, like 5-packs to go along with one of my international containers. I have not get one of the 3-packs or 53 wheel cars from like made by Walthers, which is I want to get like later on, like upcoming very soon, which is I want to get like tons of more 40-foot containers and 45-foot and 20-foot, and then even more domestic containers for 53 sets, which I want to get like even JB Hunt intermodal containers, more Swift, COFCs from Athearn, and then FedEx, and then Matson containers, which is going to be the same with a 40-foot. And then more Swift, Schneider, and then UPSU's containers, domestics, and then APL Logistics, more Maersk, 40-foot containers, and then maybe I guess like, which is I want to get a pair of them, like the regular and reefers, and then the MOL 45-foot with this kind P&O Net Lloyd, which is I don't have them, which is I want to get, and then Safarine 2, and then also, which is we got a pair of one of my Caudal tracks, which is I want to get plenty of spaces in order, like this kind, a little bit like in a yard. Like all tons of curved tracks, and then the straight ones, which is I want to get like this kind of straight line for a double track main line and triple tracking, I believe. Which these are gonna be all like a pair of like connections for DCC. No sound eventually, but just to let you guys know for this one. Which is, I guess, like, that's it for that one. Alright, everybody, so that's pretty much it for all the updates, which is I have right now. I hope you all guys enjoy this update, which is going to be all my announcements, which is I could start doing over the next few more months for till the end, like, for 2025 and 2026, which is going to be for all my BNSF Southern Transcon divisions. But if you make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you could, or a notification bell, and leave any description, any in the comments down below for this video here. But thank you all so much, and I'll see you all next time over the next train videos for BNSF train action. So take care, have a good weekend, and peace out, everybody. Bye, guys.